So we started trading as Baby Book Swap 8 years ago now. Started when eldest was 6 months old, loved stories. As soon as you could crawl, he'd get a book, sit on your knee, read to him. The only thing that calmed him down, it was great for getting him excited, winding him down, bedtimes. So me and my husband on a weekend went to town, went to a high street bookshop, bought 3 books. It was more than 20 quid. And I was like, how do we can't afford these books. We need to find a better way of good value books. And I couldn't find a website the way you could choose 3 or 4 used books and pay 1 delivery fee. So we made it. So we started Baby Book Swap, and that was new and used children's books. Started off just as baby books, and parents would spend as much as they wanted, less as they wanted. 1 fixed delivery fee, so they'd buy 1 book, 3 books, 10 books, all 50p and £1, and pay 1 flat delivery fee and have the order sent out. When they're done with them, send them back, get a credit for them, and go back online and just keep swapping them over. And for about a year, that's what we did. And then parents were like, can you start books for 5-year-olds, for 9-year-olds, 12-year-olds, for teens? And so we kind of went, well, yeah, okay. So we started getting more and more back. Then people were like, well, can you get new books? And then schools started hearing about us. Oh, we love what you're doing. Can you come into school and run a book sale for school? We'd love it. Parents love the great value doing. And then soon we had 20 schools locally, all wanted a book sale. So the plan was then that we would drop books off in a school and they would sell the books themselves, run as many as they could. But parents were still seeing the Baby Book Swap branding and thinking they could bring used books in and swap, which they can with me down here, but they couldn't do it in schools. So to avoid any confusion, we rebranded the school sales as Bookworms, all books 250. A mum saw us doing it in Sheffield and was like, this is really cool. Is it a franchise? Can I do this in Sheffield? I was like, not really thought of it that way, but yeah. So then we had a Sheffield Bookworms sign up. 8 years later, we've now got 100 franchises throughout the UK, all buying and selling our books, and our books are still £2.50. I'm a mum on a mission to make books affordable. There are so many reasons why children don't read. They don't have access to books, they can't afford them, some parents rely on cash and can't order online where the good prices are. Some parents who can only order online don't have access to cash, and therefore they need a website where they can buy cheap books. So we've tried to go, right, okay, what are the boundaries? Let's break them down. So we go into schools, we have a website, we go to shows, and we're just trying to make it as easy as possible. It's now turned into a space. We started off in a small unit in the main building. We outgrew that, came to here, and the plan was this would last us 5 years, and we've been here 2 years, and I'm already thinking, everywhere's pretty full, where do we go next sort of thing, because we just keep organically growing, which is really nice.
So in terms of, once the kids have had the book and they've read it or they've outgrown it and they want new ones, can they bring it back to you?
Yes and no. So the Bookworms franchise, as Bookworms throughout the UK, no, they only trade in new books. But because it's me and I'm here and I started Baby Book Swap, which does buy back used books, so parents get a credit. So you bring a load of books back to us, we don't give you cash, but we give you a gift voucher, so you can go back onto either the Swap website or into here and choose our more free books. You might bring 20 used books in and walk away with 5 new ones.
On the flip side then, you've got obviously the story books for children. Do you offer the educational things like a maths book or an English book?
Yeah, we have quite a few educational workbooks in. We didn't have much pre-COVID. Lockdown came and obviously schools closed and parents were scrambling online to try and find workbooks because we're parents, we're not teachers, we don't know where to start. And we saw a massive increase in workbooks. So we managed to get on a big order with a big publisher. I think we got 5,000 in. But because we ordered so many, we got them a really good price. So we put them in at £1 each just to help parents out. We saw that there was a massive problem and we couldn't keep up. We're having pallets. And at that point, we had to work from home because we couldn't come in. So cleared out all around the garage, parked the van on the drive and had that as a second little warehouse and just took educational stock home because it was what was flying. So we now have a range of workbooks and little top-up things and catch-up bits people can do, at home with kids.
And in terms of the bookworms side of the business then, how do people sort of buy those books from you?
So we have the physical shop here, so local customers can get in touch and make an appointment to come down. Turn up, you can walk around, pick the books up, look at them and walk away with them on the day. Most of our customers are national, so we have the website. So people order online, parcel force collect from us each day, and the orders get shipped out next day deliveries. We then have an awful lot of shows, so we go all over the UK with pallets of stock and thousands of books that we take to physical shows. Things like Chatsworth Show, we'll do Links Country Fair, so we do lots of big shows nationally. There are still gaps on where there isn't people. But most people can access a local bookworm, either collect from their house or they can see them at a show, see them at school, and if not, they can order on the website. Even if your children don't like reading, don't give up on them. They just haven't found the right book yet. So visit the library, visit us, go talk to anybody who sells books and just ignite that passion because everybody loves books. they just don't know what they want yet. If someone tells you they don't like reading, give them an audiobook. Read to them. Find out what the barriers are and let's break them down.